Good morning, Kentuckiana. We begin this morning with breaking news. This is video from earlier this morning out of Beirut, Lebanon, the capital city of Lebanon. ABC says Israeli forces launched dozens of drone strikes across the country, including targeting the city center there in Lebanon, where they say that there was a Hezbollah stronghold in Beirut. We have been following this all morning long. We'll have more updates for you as the conflict in Iran continues. We'll start, though, by saying good morning to you, Kentuckiana. Thanks for joining us here on your Monday. It is 6:01 in the morning. We have another beautiful day outside. Matthew Willoughby in-house for us today. It was gorgeous yesterday, Matthew, and you're saying it could be even better today.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be warming up. It was a little chilly yesterday, but I mean, honestly, we'll be warming up with some perfect current temperatures outside. Will be into the mid-70s for highs with plenty of sunshine, just like we saw yesterday out there for you. But it's another chilly start to our morning. We're seeing temperatures into the mid-40s. Some areas even mixing into the upper 30s for this morning. Shepherdsville, even Brandenburg at 39 degrees. Heading further south, though, you do have temperatures just into the 50s throughout Munfordville and Campbellsville. So give you a look at the last 24 hours, temperature change. We're seeing really some warmer conditions throughout the north Midwest. Chicago at 15 degrees warmer. Somerset, 11 degrees colder. And Bowling Green, 12 degrees colder. We are seeing some fog out there for you this morning. That has kind of at least calmed down a little bit. We did see E-Town at less than a mile of visibility. Springfield is at 1.5 miles, and Campbellsville is at half a mile of visibility. So just be aware, if you're heading further south, you may run into some fog this morning, especially into Bowling Green. That bus stop forecast for today, off to school, 44 degrees, so mostly cloudy skies to start out. But we'll see some nice sunshine and a beautiful sunrise out there by 8:03 today. So we're seeing those later sunrises, especially with that new time change. And that Monday coffee planter, mid-40s. By midday, we'll be into the lower 70s. And by this evening, we'll see a gorgeous night for some possible dinner out on the patio. Upper 60s on the way for you. But we are tracking our severe weather on the way for you for our weather impact alert day with some strong to severe storms possible. I'll be talking out those details in just a few minutes. Now, let's get a look at that traffic tracker for this morning. Overall, we are seeing one crash out there for you. Outside of that, roadways are all green for this morning. Let's get a look at that crash. This crash is just near downtown on South 5th Street and West Broadway. So just be aware of that crash into the area for this morning. Give a look across the area. Start to see a little bit more cars along the Waterston at Poplar Level Road and along the Gene Snyder at Shelbyville Road for this morning. So just take it easy as you make your morning commute. Back over to you, Jim.
Matthew, thank you very much. We'll turn now to our top story this morning. Iran has a brand new leader, and President Trump is threatening to escalate the conflict with the country again. Meanwhile, Iran is still taking aim at U.S. allies all across the Middle East. ABC's Marcus Moore joins us with the latest from Qatar.
This morning, 9 days after the killing of Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei, his son has been named Iran's new supreme leader. Mojtaba Khamenei is expected to maintain the hardline regime his father created. President Trump has called the 56-year-old, quote, an unacceptable choice to lead Iran, overnight saying simply, quote, we'll see what happens.
They don't intend to bow to the United States pressure to change the regime.
Hours before the Ayatollah's successor was announced, President Trump insisted he needed to approve the next Iranian leader, or, quote, he's not going to last long. Trump is now considering sending U.S. special forces into Iran to seize the country's nuclear stockpile.
We wouldn't do it now. Maybe we'd do it later.
U.S. Central Command now confirms a 7th American service member has died in this conflict after being wounded during an Iranian attack on a base in Saudi Arabia last week. Iran continues to pound its Persian Gulf neighbors. This government building in Kuwait on fire after being hit by an Iranian drone. In Bahrain, dozens injured in attacks and a desalination plant was hit. Desalination plants are essential for providing water to much of the Middle East. Meanwhile, Israel is targeting energy infrastructure inside Iran. This attack on an oil depot in Tehran sent poisonous fumes into the air for miles. It comes as Russia is reportedly providing Iran with intelligence to target U.S. forces, including the locations of troops, aircraft, and ships. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth downplaying the threat. President Trump, in the meantime, has demanded Iran's unconditional surrender, leading many to question what surrender would look like. Secretary Hegseth saying this.
Now, whether they will have a ceremony in Tehran Square and surrender, that's up to them. Whether they know it or not, they will be combat ineffective. They will surrender.
Marcus Moore, ABC News, Doha.
Qatar says that they've intercepted more missile attacks from Iran, and right now they are renewing their calls to end the fighting. Lawmakers are also asking if we could see American troops on the ground in Iran. WHAS11 was able to speak with Republican Kentucky Congressman Brett Guthrie about that possibility.
There's no intent to put U.S. troops on the ground, and I don't hope that U.S. troops would be on the ground. I think that'd be a different level of what the president has done. So we'll have to see where this progresses.
ABC News reports that the president has not ruled out sending troops to Iran. Meanwhile, Iran says that they are prepared for an American ground attack. We are now into day 11 of the conflict there, and across the globe, especially here in Kentuckiana, drivers are feeling the sting of the conflict in their pockets and in their gas tanks. Nationally, gas prices have gone up nearly 27 cents. AAA says that the average price of a gallon here in the U.S. is at $3.45, up 50 cents in just 1 week of military action. AAA puts Kentucky's average gas price at about $3.11. This is video from some pumps around Kentuckiana yesterday showing that drastic jump in prices. Experts say that these high gas prices could continue as long as the conflict continues. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie took to X on Sunday, calling out President Trump and his decision to attack Iran, leading to the prices skyrocketing. In his post, he says, quote, "The price of gas has gone up 47 cents. The price of diesel has gone up 83 cents in 10 days due to the war with Iran. The waging war cost American taxpayers about $1 billion per day, which comes out to $10 per family per day, or $100 since the war began. This is not America first." Some more local news for you now. This morning, police are searching for an Oldham County man they say is wanted for a murder in Davis County. This is the man you see on your screen right there, 20-year-old James Samaj Carr. He's from Crestwood, Kentucky, and police say he is believed to be armed and dangerous. Carr is wanted for murder and assault. The Davis County Sheriff's Office says that there were reports of a shooting on Saturday around 1 o'clock in the morning near Highway 144 and St. Lawrence Road in the Knoxville area. They say shots were fired at a field party, hitting multiple people. 2 people were taken to the hospital, a juvenile and a 19-year-old. The 19-year-old died at the hospital while the juvenile was released on Saturday. Officers arrested 19-year-old Aiden Farrow hours after that shooting at a traffic stop in LaGrange. He's facing multiple charges, including tampering with evidence. If you have any information about the whereabouts of Carr, you're asked to contact police immediately. Happening today, the 4 adults charged in the deadly shooting outside of a Shively club last month are scheduled to see a judge for the very first time. Chance Guthrie, Demontre Rocks, Davion Birdsong, Keisha Tyson, and 1 minor were all arrested in what police are calling a coordinated attack. All 5 face charges of complicity to murder, second-degree assault, and first-degree wanton endangerment. Guthrie is also charged with possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Rodney Parker died after he was shot outside of Club 7 on 7th Street Road back on February 2nd. Another person was injured. The 4 adults will all be in court this morning at 10:30. Police in Linden are investigating a crash that killed a man and a dog on Sunday. Linden police say that the accident happened around 2 in the afternoon near North Hurstbourne Parkway and Ormsby Station Road. Another man and a woman were taken to the hospital. Linden police are investigating this with help from the LMPD traffic unit. Matthew, let's turn our attention to you. A great day today, but Wednesday? Oof.
Yeah, it's some storms brewing on the way for your Wednesday for some strong to severe storms. For your Wednesday afternoon to the evening hours, we're tracking some heavy rain, large hail, and some gusty winds that will be possible with this system that will be rolling through. I'll be talking about those details coming up in just a few minutes.